just look at that again as Smith takes a leg which, quite honestly, he knows he had no right to win. And Jenkins there, inexcusable, needed 58. It really is simplicity itself for a player of his quality. 18 double top off the board and then missed the shot, and that really is quite remarkable.
The last spotter from world champion Keith Dallasian, third time. These top class players have thrown one out the board, just showing the tension of playing in the big one.
Just begin to wonder if the ghosts of last year, like the ghosts of Scrooge, are coming back to jangle their chains for Terry Jenkins. The chains made of tungsten, Sid.
Shad said that. Oh, they're both, well, I mean, they've seen a bit of darts in the last 30-odd years. Coming up, Schneer will play Yang Sheng in a 9-legger. And then a man who won in the semi-final last year, Painter, one of my fancies this year, will play Superman Clark.
Dennis Priestley courageously back on the big time scene against the New Zealander Warren French. That's coming up later this afternoon. And finally Barney Bates against Felix Mabretti in a Celtic clash to round off the afternoon.
Barney, usually known as Barry to his mates, some player from down the valleys, love him. And Van Gerwen, nearly took Taylor a year ago, will play Darren Young. It's all coming today.
Phil Taylor is on his way. Here the Tom-Toms beat out the message. Taylor in action tonight against the qualifier Steve Grubb.
Yes, and Grubb might be on hard bread and water.
100. We've got the usual group of wonderfully colourful characters. And that's Jenkins on a maximum 180, and that might just kickstart his game.
Serious point. Even the grids, even somebody who looks like a totem pole up there like Taylor, needs empathy with the crowd. When the crowd get going, you might see the bull get flowing. 6. Lipstick, top. On the wire.
It's double trouble for Jenkins. Only 1 in 9. 11% checkout success rate. Not good enough. He knows it. Treble 15 would leave a double for Smith. And so would treble 19 now. Double 12. There it is, grinning at him. And he's knocked his teeth out.
Can we get some compost for the seeds? They're having an awful time here at the Ali Pally. Smith on the verge of yet another upset.
Yes. Once again, it was Jenkins who had a clean shot at a double. And Dennis Smith is one of these redoubtable characters who, when he gets a getting a sniff of victory, his nostrils will flare.
58.
Well, 3 scenes out yesterday, including the world champion. Jenkins, having an absolute mare here.
It's always the way, Sid, isn't it? When things are going against you, you get an unfortunate bounce out. We so rarely get them now, such as the technology on boards and darts. But you can ill afford to lose 33% of your scoring power when you're in this kind of situation. 1 set down, 2 legs down in the second set, best of 5. Whew. Jenkins has got his back against the ropes and his bones are rattling.
The man who in the Premier Dart League was seen averaging 107 against Barney and Part. Where's that game gone? Lovely second dart. So I won't be far off either. Just caught the barrel of number 2.
And again, that's a long way off the treble from Jenkins. Jenkins, Sid, he seems to be overbalancing. He hasn't got his throw at all correct. And it looks ominous at this moment. It really does.
The colourful vocabulary in this game continues. When I encountered the rainbow, and many years ago, a friend of mine diagnosed Johnny Wilson's snatch as the thrush. It means it's like a batsman going through the shot. That's what's been happening in the last few visits with Jenkins. The arm is out of sync with the wrist.
A lot tidier there, Sid, leaving himself 60. Jenkins on a potential finish, and Smith can't finish on 174. And Terry Jenkins will be desperate to get a leg successfully gained here. 20 for tops. Normally it would be like shilling broad beans, but his doubling has been troubling, and that will put him right, because at long last he finds the target.
A lot of fans here, a lot of fans with his winsome theatrics. Came out in Scotland in the Premier Dart League wearing a wee sporran and did his little bully act to much applause. Perfect lie. Over pitched. Number 5 seed doer on the ropes.
And Jenkins knows that got to win this leg. If he goes 2 down, he really will have a hill higher than the Muswell Hill where Alexandra Palace sits perched atop, looking over London. The People's Palace, housing the people's sport.
Yep. And the bull at the Frey Bendos situation. Because you know what happens to bulls when they can't point.
60.
And the body language from Jenkins is not positive.
Good player, this lad, who came on the scene several years back to see a coach by Anderson. Odd, hunched up style. Just so he might have bred tortoises once. Hunched style, but lovely straight attack on that 60.
Yes, he's a considerable citizen, Dennis Smith, as our colleague David Lloyd would say. Doesn't look like he misses many dinners, but he's got a beefy game when his appetite is up.
100 here or better. And Jenkins is in deep clag. Lovely second dart. Sydney purring with appreciation. Oh, looking at might just do them.
The remarkable fact is, Sid, he's only hit 2 doubles in 11 attempts, Jenkins. Definitely looks as though he's suffering.
Like a man trying to swim through axle grease. Oh, here we go then for another set. Who'd be a seed here at the Palace?
Oh. Well, I might go 25 for tops here, or treble 15. Double 10, good dart, second dart, double 10 for the set.
On the wire! Be back though. No momentum at all from Jenkins, the number 5 seed. Opponent, Smithy, big Smithy. 4 the set, and 2 zip. Once the side lipstick.
Double 5.
Attention getting him. Once the green bet, double 5.
And there it is, and Smith is 2 up.